So do you also use Instamojo to sell your products online, and do you also wish to send custom SMS whenever someone purchases your product from Instamojo? Then give me 10 minutes and I'll show you how to do this. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to send custom SMS after payment via Instamojo using Twilio. So like you, I also use Instamojo to sell my products online, and now what I want is that as soon as a new payment is received via Instamojo, I want to send an automated SMS towards my customer. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Instamojo and Twilio, and we're going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So as you know, in this video I'll show you how to send personalized SMS instantly after a payment is made via Instamojo. So with this setup, you can confirm your orders, send thank you messages or share download links right after the payment. So let's automate your communication in just few clicks. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. So Pabbly Connect is an easy to use automation software which requires no programming or coding language, and using Pabbly Connect only we're going to create a connection between Instamojo and Twilio. Alright, but before we move on further, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. It's a space where users share their ideas, solutions and workflow tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource of guidance. And if you also want to join this community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to move on further. I'm just going to open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we are just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in. And once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and now we're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now, right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account. And to get started, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder. So we have two options, the new one and the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is perfect for users who prefer tried and tested setup. So you can use any one of this. I'm just going to use this new one, so I'm just going to go towards the select of the new one. Now I'm just going to simply enter my workflow name, and then I'm just going to simply select the folder in which I want to save the workflow and click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So by this, you can understand that the trigger is the commander of the workflow and the actions are response towards the same commands. Or you can say that the trigger starts the process while the actions follow the same. Alright, so today we're just going to start this by simply adding the trigger step. So I'm just going to click on this add trigger button and I'm just going to add the trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to simply select it as Instamojo right over here. So I'm just going to search for Instamojo and select Instamojo V2. And now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new sale and click on this connect. And once I'm just going to click on this connect, Pabbly has given me a webhook URL using which we're going to create a connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect. So I'm simply going to copy this webhook URL, then I'm just going to open my Instamojo account and I'm just going to do the test submission for this herbal face mask. So I'm just going to go towards this edit page right over here, and after coming over here towards this edit page, we are just going to scroll on the left side of the bar and go towards this page settings and then towards this webhooks. And after coming over here towards this webhooks, we simply have to switch on this webhook button and enter the webhook URL right over here. And now it is asking me for the information to be sent, so I'm simply going to select it as successful payments. and click on this save and update, and then yes, save and update. And yes, with this we have successfully added the webhook URL in this page. I'm just going to go towards this edit page, and as you can see that my webhook URL has been successfully added right over here. And now with this we have successfully created a connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect, and now it is saying waiting for a webhook response. And in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test payment. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply go towards this page view right over here, and I'm just going to purchase this mask right over here. So I'm just going to open this page, and I'm just going to purchase this product. For that, I'm just going to click on this pay now. I'm just going to simply enter all of my details right over here. I'm just going to enter my mobile number right over here, and then I'm just going to simply add the delivery information too. And after doing all of this, I'm just going to click on this proceed to pay. And once I'm just going to click on this, it is asking me for the card details. So I'm simply going to enter my credit card details right over here. And after adding my card details, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says continue to pay. All right. And now what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply go towards this approve using OTP and confirm. And I'm just going to simply enter the OTP right over here. And as you can see that I've successfully entered my OTP, and after entering this OTP, I'm just going to simply click on this button right over here which says confirm. And once I'm just going to click on this confirm, it is confirming my payment. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds, and thank you, your payment is successful. So with this, we have successfully placed this order, and now I'm just going to open my workflow, and as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response for the same. We're going to see the same details which we submitted during our test submission. And with this, we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now I'm just going to move on towards my action step. For that, I'm just going to add an action step right over here. And now for the action application, I'm just going to simply select it as Twilio right over here. So I'm just going to search for Twilio and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to simply select it as send SMS message and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Twilio and Pabbly Connect, you have to go towards this add a new connection and enter account SID, authorization token, and account SID. And how are you going to get that? For that, you have to open your Twilio account and go towards this account dashboard and scroll down, and we're going to see the account SID and the authorization token. So you can simply copy these details and paste it right over here. I've already connected my Twilio account, so I'm just going to go towards this select existing connection and then save. And now it is asking me for the body of the SMS. So I want to send an SMS something like this. So I'm just going to simply enter the same SMS right over here. And now you can see that I've simply entered the body of the SMS, and over here in this SMS, I'm just going to simply enter the name of my customer and then the amount. All right. So I'm not going to enter the details manually, but instead I'm just going to map it. So mapping is a method by Pabbly, which means inserting the data from the previous step. All right. I'm just going to simply enter the details from the previous step. And when we enter the details from the response of our previous step, automatically the details become dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm simply going to enter the details right over here. I'm just going to simply enter the name and the total amount. And now it is asking me for the sender's number. So I'm simply going to copy this sender's number from my Twilio account, and I'm just going to paste it right over here. And now I'm just going to simply map the recipient number right over here. So I'm just going to map the number and move on further and click on this save and send test request. But this phone number is a dummy phone number. So I'm just going to replace this dummy phone number with my original phone number so that I can show the message and the response received. And as you can see that we have successfully received the positive response, that we have successfully sent an SMS. All right. So I'm just going to show the SMS, and as you can see that we have successfully sent an SMS something like this which says hi demo user, thank you for your payment of ₹9. You will receive the further details shortly. And as you can see over here, it has also sent a line which says sent from your Twilio trial account. So I'm using a Twilio trial account. That's the reason this line has been sent towards my user. If you're using a Twilio paid account, your user is not going to receive this line. All right. So with this, we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new sale from Instamojo, automatically an automated SMS something like this will be sent towards my customer. All of this is going to happen in backend. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on save and send this request. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.